Hey, what's up, gang? Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel. So they just put out the teaser trailer for the new Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous animated series, and I wanted to share my thoughts on it. First up, this thing got me thinking back about some other great animated series from back in the day that were based off live-action motion picture properties, such as Rambo, RoboCop, Beetlejuice, but specifically creature-based, there was the absolutely fantastic Godzilla animated series in the late 90s that was based off the Roland Emmerich film. So this is the first ever Jurassic World animated series, and it's from Netflix and DreamWorks. These guys have been putting out some pretty great exclusive animated content on their streaming service. Great stuff. Well, except for She-Ra. So anyway, Camp Cretaceous is reportedly set after the events of the 2015 Jurassic World movie. It revolves around 6 teenagers at a new adventure camp on the opposite side of Isla Nublar, where all the action in the Jurassic movies have taken place. Naturally, it's not going to be all about setting up tents and making fireside marshmallows. A dinosaur attack takes place and the teens are forced to team up to survive. That's what it says in the press release. Now, the one thing I don't get by now is that haven't enough of these attacks taken place by now for people to realize that the island or any place around the island just isn't a safe place for anyone? I mean, how many more people need to die? And would parents really sign off on their kids going off to camp on an island where death by dinosaur is a legitimate thing? Unless the screenwriters were going to write in a backstory where the kids' parents were never around, or just didn't care. Or they were from a foster home. What do you guys think? You know, I love the show's promotional image of the team standing in front of the doors to the island, now which has the Jurassic World logo on it. This just reeks of nostalgia, and it's a great hook to get both the new and old fans in. Anything with the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World wooden doors is just a win. You instantly get transported back to 1993 and Jeff Goldblum and the King Kong joke. In front of the doors, you get an image of the show's main characters, or at least the backs of them, so you don't know what any of them actually looks like just yet. But what the image does tell you is that these guys are going to be pretty stylized in their animation. And the interesting thing about that is that while the human characters have a stylized appearance, the dinosaurs appear to be exactly as how we see them in the movies, or at least based off the raptor that we see in the trailer. Okay, so getting into the trailer, now I gotta be straight, it was pretty underwhelming. Now I get that it's a teaser, but all it shows you is a velociraptor hopping about in the jungle before something catches its attention and it lunges towards the screen or the viewer. Now, we've seen raptors prancing around and lunging at things at least 100 times in the movies, so none of these visuals are new. But it is a great way to show off the CGI animation, which looks solid. In fact, the first time I watched it, I thought it was an ad promoting a video game. But yeah, nothing much to screech about from that first trailer. And in fact, you get more information about the series from the written press release that was issued out than from anything the trailer can actually tell you. Now, one of the reasons I think that I was feeling less than wowed is that I felt that raptors and the concept of raptors have been severely overused since the first Jurassic World movie. You know, to the point that they're sanitized as basically being human friendly, and a raptor like Blue can possibly even be taken home at some point to play with your dog. I remember the first time that you saw the raptors on screen in the first Jurassic Park movie. Holy heck, they were terrifying, and now they seem almost like pets for the most part. Now I can understand using a very recognizable element such as a raptor to promote the series. But with the series having so many cool and underutilized dinosaurs in their arsenal, such as the Suchomimus, the Carnotaurus, the Baryonyx, just to name a few, now it would have been nice to see some variety. Of course, what's really exciting is the fact that Mattel is definitely going to do toys and action figures based off the series. So it's going to be great seeing the direction that this takes. Now, while the human characters would definitely look stylized when they're made into toy form, I'm curious as to how Mattel's take on the dinosaurs would be. The franchise has definitely given us tons of stylized versions of the dinosaurs, especially when Hasbro had the license with their Play School range of toys that were aimed more at kids. But Mattel has yet to do the stylized route, so it will be interesting to see how they might tweak the creature designs to not be entirely similar to that of their standard dinosaur toys. I will say that if you are a fan of the Jurassic Park franchise, this is possibly the best time ever, as there has never been another year in the history of the series where there is so much new content and product available without there actually being a movie tie-in release. Now, it's now been over a year since Fallen Kingdom came out, and the store shelves are still filled with new toys and even newer toys being announced by the day. And in addition to this newly announced animated series, we also have the still secret, undetermined Battle at Big Rock project. It's great to see the future of the franchise being managed so well. Interest levels are bound to remain high well up to the release of the next movie and beyond. Overall, I'm still very excited to see how this turns out, and being a massive Jurassic Park fan, I don't see how the franchise can ever do anything really wrong. So what do you guys think about the teaser, and what are your thoughts on Camp Cretaceous? Let me know in the comments, and if you like the video, do share and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys again real soon.